I want to talk about usul al-ma'asi wal-khataya. Ibn al-Qayyim, rahimahullah ta'ala, in his fawaid, he mentions the core of sin and the core of disobedience. What does it come from? So a person knows what to keep away from. He said, usul al-ma'asi. Usul al-ma'asi kulliha. He said, all of the sins, they come back. He said, kibariha wa sigariha, the big ones and the small ones, they come back to three things, thalatha. The first is ta'alluq al-qalbi bi ghayrillah. He said, your heart being attached to other than Allah. This is the first cause of all sins. He said, all sins, the cause of them is three. Attaching your heart to other than Allah, not having your heart attached to Allah. He says, وَطَاعَةُ الْقُوَّةِ الْغَضَبِيَّةِ, obeying your anger, yani letting your anger get control over you. And allowing your shahawat, وَالْقُوَّةِ الشَّهَوَانِيَّةِ, like that he said. And letting your shahawat overcome you. And he said, these are the three things that we call ash-shirku wal-dhulmu wal-fawahish. So Ibn al-Qayyim, he says three things. Attaching your heart to other than Allah. Allowing your anger to overcome you. And being overcome with your desires. And he says, these are ash-shirku wal-dhulmu wal-fawahish. Shirk, making a partner with Allah, that's attaching your heart to other than Allah. Dhulm, that's when you let your anger get control of you and you oppress other people. And al-fahisha, immorality, when you allow your desires to overcome you. And he brought the evidence for this. He said the evidence for this is in Surah Al-Furqan, in the statement of Allah Azza wa Jal, وَالَّذِينَ لَا يَدْعُونَ مَعَ اللَّهِ إِلَهًا آخَرَ وَلَا يَقْتُلُونَ النَّفْسَ الَّتِي حَرَّمَ اللَّهُ إِلَّا بِالْحَقِّ وَلَا يَزْنُونَ. He said, those people who don't make dua to anyone besides Allah, this is attaching the heart to other than Allah. And those people who don't kill a person without right, this is oppression. And those people who do not commit zina. And this is following the desires. In another place he said, rahimahullah ta'ala, he said, usulul khataya kulliha thalatha. The origins of sins are of three. He said the first one is, so he's talking about from a different angle now. He said the first one is al-kibr, arrogance. He said, وَهُوَ الَّذِي, it is what took Iblis, وَهُوَ الَّذِي صَارَ إِبْلِيسِ إِلَى مَا أَصَارَهُ. It's what took Iblis to where he ended up. The second he said is al-hirs. Now by al-hirs here, he means al-hirs al-madhmoom, the blameworthy desire or blameworthy drive to keenness for the dunya, keenness for what Allah made haram, being just chasing after the dunya. He said this is what took Adam out from Jannah. And he said al-hasad. And he said this is what caused the one son of Adam to kill the other. Jealousy. And then he said, so whoever is kept away from these three, they have been kept away from disbelief and the major sins, craving the dunya, oppressing other people, and the harm that comes to people from jealousy. And I want to conclude with a final point, inshaAllah ta'ala, just to kind of bring us to some kind of conclusion. How can we do the opposite of these sins? What is the opposite of these sins? So the opposite of making a partner with Allah is tawheed. Establishing the oneness of Allah. The oneness of Allah in His lordship, in His worship, in His names and in His attributes. The opposite of bid'ah, of innovating in this religion, is a sunnah, establishing the sunnah, calling the people to it and bringing the sunnah to life. The opposite of desires is to follow the commands of Allah and to stick to His commands and prohibitions. The opposite of being heedless is to remember Allah. And all of this requires sincerity and following the sunnah of the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. We ask Allah to purify our souls. We ask Allah to give our souls their purity, and we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to purify our souls, for Allah is the only one that can purify them, and Allah is the one we entrust to do that. هذا والله أعلم والصلاة والسلام على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين.